Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm not sure what I'm going to call this video yet, either training plans or exercise, something to do with exercises or training plans, something like that. Basically what I'm going to talk about is different training styles which I've seen in the last few months, and I'm going to talk about why some of them aren't as effective as they may look. The reasons why I think that they don't work, right? And hear me out. This isn't scientific. This isn't. There's no scientific evidence involved with this. This is from experience and what I would do and what I'd say why it's not going to work. So, just want to let everyone know at the start. Don't say I'm bullying and not trolling anyone. I'm not going to go at anyone. I'm not putting anyone down. So don't start commenting saying, "Oh, stop being nasty." This is just constructive criticism. So why not to copy someone? Because of what I'm going to say. Don't copy someone. So basically, what it is, right? So the last few months, obviously, we've all been in coronavirus lockdown. Okay, so all gyms closed, all football clubs closed, rugby clubs, cycling clubs, all sports shut. So from whatever date your country shut, you couldn't train outside and stuff like that. But what I thought was, don't worry about it. Yeah, you might put a bit of weight on, but you can't go on holiday anyway. There's no holidays. Yeah, you might lose a bit of speed in running, but your running club, you're all going to lose speed. So if you lost 10% speed, everyone's lost 10% speed. If you play football, rugby, tennis, everybody in the whole world is going to lose some fitness. It doesn't matter. Just stay fit, stay healthy, stay indoors, and you get over it. When it's finished, you can go back to it. I understand, yeah, when I say it's just fitness, for some people it isn't just fitness. If you're a professional football player, they're making millions of pounds. But then on the other hand, I'm sure they've got enough money in the savings account to last 12 weeks. They're not going to go, even if they are going to be out of work for a couple of months. If you're that rich, you can't last 12 weeks with no wages. You might have a massive gym and you got outgoings because your electricity bills, rent and stuff, but you really can't last 3 months without savings or credit cards or loan or something. Anyway, off the subject. So basically, it started off beginning of the year, coronavirus, all the gyms shut, and it was a big massive piranhas in a tank trying to get your YouTube videos out, trying to get your Instagram videos out, because all these fitness instructors and gym instructors wanted to do online kettlebell sessions, online turbo trainer sessions, online body pump sessions. I think straight away, I think that's a waste of time, because if you're on your turbo trainer, you don't need to pay £10 a month to your spinning instructor. When you go to spinning classes, the whole point of going to a spinning class is to motivate you, because you're with someone else in the room shouting at you, and when you get there you've got 10 other people, 20 other people, competition, you go with your friends, so it might be social, you're not scared, it's motivation, because once you're there you've got to try hard. If you're just doing it in your kitchen, you've lost all that anyway. So it's a rip-off to pay your normal spinning instructor the same amount of money for that, because what are you doing? What are you paying it for? You're paying to watch a previewed made video. Unless it's a live stream video, one-to-one with your instructor and maybe 10 other people on bikes, you're paying for a recorded video, and she could sell that for 10 people, 20 people and make all that money. Why don't you just go on YouTube, search for Tour de France 2017 stage 4 and just watch that? Google Tour de France 1998, search Lance Armstrong TT, into that. If you want your training plan, instead of paying £10 a month to your spinning instructor, pay £10 a month and just, well, it's actually like £13, Trainer Road, Zwift, Sufferfest, get the Tax app, and get your apps, and you get your sessions there. Or just do a bit of time and go on Google and research some training plans. Just Google a training plan, and you get it that way. But so you don't pay for all that. Don't pay for a kettlebell session, because I'm sure on YouTube there'll be a free kettlebell session anyway. Just Google it, copy it. But on Instagram, so I'm not going to mention any names, like I said. For example, there's one girl that I follow every day. She's got a video of her doing some exercises, and it does get a bit boring now, because I've seen her doing the same exercises every day. And she's got way more followers than me, way more views than me, so she's doing it right in that sense. But it's not effective. This is talking about the effectiveness of the exercises, not the effectiveness of her account. Obviously, her account is more popular than mine because she's got boobs, yeah, and she wears a tight top, and she wears skin tight shorts, and obviously she looks sexier than I do. You're gonna so without seeing the analytics of her video, she might have 99% males, aged 18 to 25, or even some older men as well. She might have might be a 50-50 split with males to females, because the females want to look like her. So they believe that if they do her exercises, they will look like her. The boys don't care what her exercises are, because they don't want to look like a girl. It's the girls want to look like the girl, the boys just want to look at the girl. But here's the thing though, she isn't making the exercises. She's doing a training plan, and she hashtags in and fingers her boyfriend. So he's doing the training plan. So he's just telling her what to do, she's doing it. So then he gets advertisement, because then she looks good. Girls want to look like her. She then points in the direction of my boyfriend. He then teaches the girl. It's the same thing every day. Okay, you can do a squat. Yeah, the next day, yeah, you can do a squat. The next day, yeah, you can do a squat. Burpees, yeah, you've done a burpee. The next day, burpee. So all he's told to do is burpees every single day with a kettlebell. And I know that coronavirus, yeah, so there isn't the gyms, so she can't do leg press, leg extension, leg curl. She can't do shoulder press machine, lat pull down machine. You can't do all these exercises on machines, so you're limited. So you can only do certain things what you can do. But here's the breakdown of why the squats and the burpees and things aren't effective. Right, so if you're into, at one point I was a bodybuilder, but then I went into powerlifting, because to get bigger you got to be strong, and to get strong you got to lift heavy weights. So I thought if you be a powerlifter and train like a powerlifter, you'll increase strength, you'll increase size, and it worked. So the one stage for a good year or two, my training plan was following a powerlifter's training plan, and I was squatting 3 days a week, I was bench pressing 3 days a week, and I was deadlifting 2 or 3 days a week, and it worked real strong. But it's not all about what weight you do or what reps you do. It's all about like an average. So you might be able to do, for example, do bench press. What's your 1 rep max? Right, and just for the video, to make it simple for me to do a maths in my head, I'll make it simple. I'll talk about 100 kilograms. So what's your 1 rep max? Well, I can lift 100 kilograms. But you can do that once. But then a lot of people, you can't do that and then do it again. So they might do, say, 20 kilogram for a warm up, then 30, then 40, then 50, 60, do 100, and then that's it. But they did 100 kilogram for 1. That's probably, do the maths of it, it's the same as doing 50 kilograms for 2, or 25 kilograms for 4. But obviously the lighter you get, you can do more. So instead of doing 100 kilograms for 1, you're better off doing 80 kilograms for 3, or 70 kilograms for 6, because it's all about intensity, volume. So volume's about, like, intensity is the amount you can lift, percentage of your 1 rep max. So if you can lift 100 kilograms, if you lifted 90 or 80 or 70, that's your intensity. How hard was it? Volume is how much you're doing of it. So to make an exercise harder, you haven't got to do 110 kilograms. You could do 100 kilograms, 2 sets, 3 sets, 4 sets. That would make it heavier. Obviously, though, you can't do it though because you're knackered. But if you just do 80 kilograms for 3 reps, for 3 sets, it's multiplied more. Your total volume will be higher. But then what you think about is, so if you just do on your Instagram video, oh, I just do my 1 rep max. Well, you've done 1 rep of 1 set and that's it. What you can do for the rest of the hour for your workout training plan. Instead, think about the other exercises you do. So do your bench press, because that's the heaviest exercise of the chest session. Do it first when you're fresh, and then you might do wide grip bench press, and then you might do incline bench press, and then you might do incline dumbbell flies, and then decline dumbbell press. But instead of doing 3 exercises, you're now doing, say, 6 exercises. Instead of doing 3 reps, do 6 reps. Instead of doing 3 sets, do 6 sets. If you get a table and write all the weights down, the reps and the sets and the exercises, the total for the whole exercise session is what you want to get better. Don't just go, oh, my 1 rep max bench press, I can do 110 kilograms for 1. Yeah, but if you're just going to knock out the whole session, it's no point. Try and get the whole volume of the session up. So it might mean maybe it's doing 70 kilogram bench press, but then your dumbbells go up and up and up. So your whole volume. But then you can think about, well, if you're only going to do 70 kilograms bench press, it's going to affect different types of training. For your max, if you just want to do max strength, you want to get some, like, work towards your 1 rep max, 100% effort. So if you're only going to be doing loads and loads and loads of light work for 20 reps, the maths will work out the same in volume, but the intensity won't be high. So make sure you're watching, you keep your intensity up high, make your volume up high, and then your total, your average and your totals are high, and then make them better and better and better. 5-second pause while I think about, I don't want to go off on a tangent. Right, so volumes, intensities, total volume, average. Here's why, go back to the videos, here's another reason why I don't think they're effective. So, for example, you see in a training plan it says 5 exercises, exercise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so squat, burpee, blah 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 blah, and it says on it do 10 reps for 5 sets, but then every set says 10, 10, 10, 10. If you can do 10 reps on the last set, it must mean then the first set you weren't working hard. Or if you're working hard on the first set, you'll never be able to get 10 out of the last set. It can't be both. So really, instead of doing 5 sets, you're wasting your time, because if the last set is maxed out, you only just do 10 reps, which means in the first set it wasn't working hard. So you've either got to start off with a lightweight that when it gets to the end of the workout it feels heavy, but at the start do more reps, so maybe 20 reps, then the second set will be 15 reps, third set will be 12 reps, and then 10 reps, then 8 reps. Or you can do it the other way around. If you want to hit 10, 10, 10, this means then you've got to do a heavy weight, a lighter weight, a lighter weight, as you get tired, a lighter weight, as you get tired, a lighter weight. There's no way you can pick the same weight with the same reps for five sets. or 10 sets and still do 10, still do 10, still do 10. You can't do it. It's the same as a sprinter. Usain Bolt can do 100 meters in 10 seconds, 9 point something. He can't do that twice. Maybe the push he can do 200 meters a bit slower. He can't do it 4 times. 400 meters a bit slower. He can't do it 8 times. It'll be slower. He can't do it 16 times. It'll be slower. He said to him right in, you can do 100 meters in 10 seconds. So that must mean then you can do a kilometre in 100 seconds. You can do 5 kilometres in 500 seconds. You can do a mile. You can do a marathon